like number one hustler. So, all right. So I was going to show affirmations, but you've been to my house and you've seen my affirmations up, and I've added a few more since then. But you, of course, know that affirmations are super important. So if you don't have them up, I suggest putting them up. All right. Get your doubt out, girl. Get your doubt out. Whatever's going on, whatever's holding you down, whatever is setting you back, whatever is like on your mind that isn't positive and isn't moving you forward, you got to get it out. You got to let it go. You got to speak it. You got to write it. You got to like not today Satan it, and you just got to get it out. And then from there, you've got to speak positivity. You've got to constantly tell yourself, I can do this. I will do this. I am going to do this. I do have confidence in myself. I do have belief in myself, whatever it is, okay, to speak that positivity into your life. This is like super important. It is like one of the things that I struggle with all the time. But when I do it and I make a point of doing it, it really does increase the amount of work that I get done, which obviously increases the paycheck later. So, let's see. Have you calculated your debt down to the penny?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So then I don't need to tell you.
Yes.
All right. So you're serious about your goals. You calculated your debt. You've got it ready. Like, are you working on it? Hey, Heather. So if you're working on it, great. All right. Now everybody wants to jump on. Okay. I see how this is. All right. So we just talked about affirmations. They're all over my house. I was going to show you guys, but you missed out on that part because you didn't show up on time. Sorry. And getting your doubt out, whatever's on your mind, whatever's holding you back, whatever's keeping you down, speak it, write it, let it go. Start speaking positivity into your life. I can, I am, I will, I do. Calculate your debt down to a penny and get serious about your goals if you haven't already. If you don't know what your debt is, you're not serious about paying it off. And that's something that you'll hear Ashley say often, and it is completely true. She paid off $63,801.99 debt, and or $899. Yeah, that was right. And I'm working on paying off $8,932.92 in debt. So, like, you got to get serious. Anyway, bad action is better than no action. So even if you don't think you have anything to post, even if you think, well, this post sucks or this wording sucks, or, you know, and that's all part of the doubt mind too. So you got to let that go. But even if you think that it's bad, even if you have that doubt that it's not good enough or whatever, post it anyway, because people being able to see you, knowing that you're posting, even if it is bad, is better than doing nothing at all. You're not moving forward if you're doing nothing, even if you're doing something that's not quite right or not quite as productive as we would like it to be. It's better than doing nothing. So bad action is better than no action. Ask people, even if it's awkward, even if, you know, you're not sure about how to ask somebody, just ask. Just get in their DMs, call them on the phone, whatever you got to do, just ask. It doesn't hurt. It's mostly your fear that keeps you from doing these things anyway. And I mean, if you don't give more to it, it doesn't prevent you from doing what's necessary. I'm just going to mute you guys. There we go. Okay. So the other thing with that is to share you, even if you don't like it. I know in the beginning of this business, I didn't like to share myself. I didn't like to share my pictures. I didn't like to share anything about me. I shared a lot about my kids, shared about my husband, shared about the business, shared all kinds of randomness, stupid videos, stuff like that. But people didn't really start buying from me or start interacting with me until I started sharing me and who I was. And that meant going live. That meant posting selfies, as much as I hated it. It meant sharing things that make me who I am. And so you guys got to do the same thing. You can't just continuously, I mean, you can, because bad action is better than no action, but you shouldn't just continuously share the same things over and over again. You know, people like to see who you are, what you're about, what matters to you, and that's how they start to trust you. So, let's see, Friday, tomorrow, it's the end of the month, guys. I'm super excited because the end of the month falls on a Friday, and it's like the first time in a very long time where the end of the month fell on a Friday. And so Friday is payday. The 30th is payday. It's huge for military payday, especially since it falls on a Friday, because they usually get paid like the 1st and the 15th. But whenever Friday falls at the end of the month on a 30th or a 31st, they usually get paid that day. So all those people who you've been reaching out to who say, oh, I only get paid once a month, or I only get paid, every other week, tomorrow is the best time to get a hold of them. If you've planted those seeds, follow up, do what you got to do, and make it happen. Because with it being the end of the month, you never know what you can pull off. I know there are a couple in this team alone that are going for a promotion or even a double promotion that are so close, and that little bit of volume that you could pull in tomorrow, it could be all the difference. So spend as much time as you can tomorrow following up. Scripts plus screenshots equals success. I cannot express this enough. Like, guys, these screenshots are serious business. Serious business. Like, even if you think you got it all together, even if you think you know what you're doing, even I still send screenshots from time to time to Ashley or to Heather or to Alicia and be like, hey, does this sound right? Does this look good? What can I say to this person? Like, I still send screenshots. I'm almost 2 years in the business. I still send screenshots. So send screenshots. Even if you think that you're following the script 100%, send screenshots anyway. I am here to help you. Okay, so like I said, I was going to keep this super, super short. I didn't want to take a whole lot of your time. I want you guys, if you can, to hop on to Ashley's live in I think she's doing it in the Products of the Tribe page or in Freedom. I'm not sure where she's doing it actually. She might be doing it on her personal Facebook page. I don't know, because I know last time it didn't work out too well in the Products of the Tribe page because people didn't accept the invitation, so whatever. Anyway, if you can hop on that, whenever you do see the notification for Ashley going live, hop on that. What we got in the chat here? Products of the Tribe is on now. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so yeah, hop on that. Even if you're only catching the replay, hop on it anyway, so you can kind of see how to talk about the products, how to, just have that fire like she does, because some of us aren't as great an example as she is. So anyway, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of homework for the next time, because the next time we pop on, not this coming Thursday, but following Thursday, I really want to dive in deep into some things that helped me push through the hardest times, which was November through January. And it really does get hard, guys. November through January, if you don't have enough momentum or if you haven't planted enough seeds, you can struggle during that period. End of January through May, June, July, and even August sometimes can be huge. So pushing through November to January and planting those extra seeds is super important. So here's the homework. Write this down, please. Listen to, if you do not have it downloaded, download the podcast app. It's available across all platforms. Podcast, let me show you what it looks like just in case you don't have it. So here's the podcast app. It's just a little purple thing. It says, y'all don't need to be seeing my Twitter. So it says podcast. It just looks like a little eye with some circles around it. And then you should be, let me open it actually. And you should be subscribed to MFCEO. If you're not, get subscribed. He is awesome. I did not mean to start that. Okay. And episodes 107 and episode 240. Those are what I want you guys to listen to. One of them is a little bit lengthy, but the other is only about 15, 20 minutes long. And yeah, it's like 19 minutes long. But they're super important, guys, because it gives you, we do daily tasks. We have things that we do daily, but he literally breaks it down step by step, exactly how to win the day, win the week, win the month, win the year. It's crazy. And then the other episode talks about how to get through the monotonous, and that is the day-to-day stuff. So, and he really like dives into all the feelings, thoughts, emotions, negativity, stuff like that on these particular topics. So I want you guys to listen to that because it will help you push through. Episode 107 came out January, I think it was like the 4th or something like that. And the first time I heard it, I was getting it on the Gazelle, and I was like, dang, this is fire. Dang, this is fire. And I immediately went and got off the ding Gazelle and went and wrote a bunch of stuff down. And I was like, oh, I'm going to start doing this. And I made it through April doing the win the day thing. And then I stopped for a little while because we were going through the whole thing with the buying the house and whatnot. And I let things happen and get in my head. And so anyway, but when I picked it back up, so did business pick back up. So this is why I think it's really important, and I want you guys to listen to those episodes. The other thing I want you guys to do is, if you haven't already, create a dream board. Ashley's getting ready to do a huge thing the end of December with dream boards. We did this last year with OG Tribe, and maybe you've seen some of the Zooms, or maybe you've been on one of the calls or the meetings or whatever with a couple of the top leaders. Like, the dream board is killer. Like, they did this, we did this as a tribe. They did this like specifically every couple of months to upgrade and update their goals as they reach them, and they have really superseded everything they ever thought that they could do. I have 2 dream boards. One is still in the process, but has checked off like a bunch of stuff already, and I didn't even realize it. It was probably a month or 2 ago. Well, not even that long ago. I was sitting here with Tina not too long ago, actually, and I was looking at that, and I had it sitting on the floor because I'd already created a new one, and I was like, dang, I checked that off already. Dang, I checked that off already. Like, I mean, it's sitting there, guys. I checked off a bunch of stuff, and I have a new one up, and I've already like seen 2 things on the new one come to pass, and I'm like, holy crap. So if you haven't created a dream board, create a dream board. It doesn't have to be crazy extravagant. Like, that one is way overloaded with crap, and I probably should have kept it a lot more simple, but whatever. So I suggest like 4 goals. Put up 4 goals, 4 things that you want to achieve in the next 6 months on that dream board. Have a picture, something that you can see as a vision of what you want, something that you're striving for, or something that you want for you. One thing I learned is that when you come into this business and it's all about your family or your debt or whatever, and you don't have anything for you specifically, you don't succeed as fast. So you have to have something that's specifically for you. So also put down the amount of money you want to make every month. Put down the rank that you're going for. And this is, these are things that you should have up not only on your dream board, but around your house. So like you can keep them in front of you. Put a sticky note in your car if you have to. Just keep your main dreams, goals, hopes, ambitions in front of you. They'll happen a lot faster that way. So I asked you guys to come with a question. Who has a question for me? Brittany's sitting there really like, no. I'm gonna unmute you anyway.
It's not a dog. It's a.
You said that we needed to subscribe in the podcast. What are we subscribing to again?
Oh, it's just the MFCEO podcast. You subscribe to it. That way you get updates and notifications when there's new episodes. He's super awesome.
You said MFC what?
MFCEO, Andy Frisella. And I'll show you what that
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay, got it.
So, and if you really want to like go for more, you can always do Pam Souter. She's one of the top people in our company. Well, she's like the queen of our company, and she has her own podcast too. There's not too many episodes there, but she's pretty awesome. Should give you like a quick kick in the throat and let you know how it goes. So, all right, well, if you guys don't have any more questions, then I suppose we'll hop off and hop on Ashley's live or the replay. So thanks for hopping on, guys, and we'll talk later. Bye.
Okay, good night.